What's up? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Well, right now you guys are on Sub 2 Drew's YouTube, but if you don't know me, I'm Jalicia. I'm his business partner, life partner. We do most of these things together, and today we did a power hour, which is super exciting. Power hour of cold calling, specifically direct to agent, right?
Yeah.
So we went ahead, we did all of that, and I want to give you guys both perspectives. My perspective as somebody who's now starting to do more cold calls and getting in the trench work, you know what I'm saying? And then Drew's perspective as someone who's a badass closer. What's your feedback? Like, I go first. Like, how do you feel like everything went?
I think for me, it was good because it's an opportunity to help out everybody who needs help. But also it's an opportunity for great lead generation, right? So everyone's interest is aligned. So outside of, even if I was just trying to help myself, it's still helping out everybody else because we all need each other to close the deal, right?
Yeah.
I don't have time to make those initial calls and sift through all of that just because we're running a full out acquisition business, right? And we got deals already happening right now, deals falling apart, deals, that are closing, we got a lot of stuff happening. So it's tough to wear every single hat in the business. So for something like this is great because it's like actually ended up being 1 hour until we got to it because this is the first one. But shit, in that 1 hour, three strong opportunities in there. Putting out two we're putting out contracts on. One just needs another conversation before we can get to the point of putting a contract. And the only reason we need that conversation is because the call got a little challenging for the person taking it and he didn't pass it off in time. So there wasn't a good handoff. But shit, if we wanted to, we could have just got back on the phone with that agent and dug in and got the rest of the information.
And I do want to emphasize, that person, he was saying that was his first event.
That was his first time doing all that stuff. Yeah.
He was like, that was my first event.
He was killing it.
But you know why? I feel like he was brand new to the point where he doesn't have that, like, no type of ego, nothing. It's like, tell me what I got to say. Like, mind you, I'm watching and Drew's literally in his ear, helping him out, like helping him tee it up perfectly. And coming from a perspective of somebody who's like more on the side, like I've done cold calling in different businesses, but now I'm doing it specifically in this way and around somebody who's badass with it, So for most people, no, really though, for most people, it's exciting. For me, it's kind of nerve-wracking. Like I'm over here and he's over here killing it, and I'm like, what if I say the wrong thing, But for him, he was new enough to go ahead and listen and work with it, and I think that's where I really saw my value in it, and just realizing my appreciation for you. Like, I got you at home. I can be utilizing you way more. But yeah, I know you're gonna say something. Go ahead.
No, to reiterate that point, hit more home. That his name was Daniel. He shout out to Daniel. Yo, he straight up, I didn't even know he didn't know anything. He was just literally no questions asked, no talking back. Not that you have to be a puppet or anything, but literally, like, whatever I said, he just did it. And it worked out. Does it always work out that way? I don't know. But in this case, it worked out perfectly. And he, to the point where after it was done, he was like, okay, so what's terms? I thought he was just like challenging me, because that was one of the things that I said, ask them if they'd be open, if we gave them their full purchase price, would they be open to selling on terms? And so after all of it was said and done, we had great calls and everything, dapped each other up. He's like, hey, what's terms? And I thought he was just looking for like a rebuttal, like what to say when they say that. And I was like, oh, you mean like, what do you say to them? He's like, no, for me, like, I don't know what terms is. I was like, damn, bro, like, for real? Yeah. And I was like, wow, that was like mind blowing, because I was like, damn, bro, you killed it. You didn't even know what terms is. And like, that's the thing, just don't question it. Like, if you're trying to learn from somebody, don't question the shit they're telling you. Like, don't go to somebody and then object to everything they're saying. Don't go to somebody that you think is up here doing things at a high level that you want to do things like, and then object to everything they're telling you when they give you the advice of how they're doing what they're doing. He didn't do any of that shit, and he got results.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10. Like, I had the conversation with Drew prior to getting in the car, and what made me realize we have to do this video, and it's because I don't think it's people want to rebuttal. It's just they get so nervous that they look for any excuse as to not following through because they start overthinking it. And I can say that's the case for me. And like sometimes I overthink what I'm going to say rather than realizing like if I just chill, I could do it, you know? So him being new, I feel like he was new enough to not be nervous, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know? And it worked out. So that's pretty much kind of the feedback and what happened today. And now we're on our way home so that we can get ready for another event. I know you know more information about what tonight's event is. We had to RSVP and everything, so good thing I'm rolling in with the...
We actually didn't have the RSVP. Oh. Everybody else does, but we got asked to go.
See?
Special ask at a title company where we close a lot of deals with First International Title over here in Orlando, Florida. Shout out to them. Yeah. But they're holding a appreciation event. I guess for their clients and everything, but it is from 4 to 6. It's supposed to be a black and white affair, so that's where we're going. That's where we're getting ready to go home and get ready for. So we're not going like this, but
yeah, God's favorite. But overall, guys, thank you for joining us, and I think this is pretty good. We got 5-6 minutes in of a video, and you guys get to know a little bit more about what our day-to-day looks like. We're going to be in a rush for the next event, so we're not going to be able to take you with us. But you got a little snippet of what's going on. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, sub to Drew on Instagram, and then for me, Jalicia Ramos. And yeah, any other information, comment, subscribe.
It's not Holistic Hoochie?
You can look at it, and it says Holistic Hoochie as well.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering. Thought we had a breakthrough. I don't know. Whatever.
We did have the breakthrough because I operate this business with my lovely Drew, and then I also have my own holistic health business that I run and operate too. So,
yeah.
Bye, guys.
Peace.